to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium, as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visiting sideline, head coach of the Dallas Cowboys, Brian Schottenheimer. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. Running the show across the field, that's Raiders head coach Pete Carroll. These guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Glad to have you with us for this one, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt on the call. It's Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey with the honors. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. And this drive will start inside the 25. They out-head the Raiders for their first possession. And leading them out, you and I both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013. Coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Another give here to Jency. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 35 to figure out.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Smith on 3rd and short. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. Give him a full 40 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's good for Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, gee, I love that.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On first down, here's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down, Smith to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Jency from the gun. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
Jency can't bypass that line. He's stopping at the 3.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
2nd and goal, here comes the option. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Geno Smith with a touchdown. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders 7, Cowboys nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Under. Let's go 47. 26.
Dak off the play fake. He puts some power on a deep one left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And it's going to be second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Throwing again is Dak. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Straight ahead with Williams. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On second down, a run with Williams. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Another run for Williams. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. You can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Jake, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. He has this down to the 34. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive.
26.
First down, here's Dak. That's caught by Williams. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 33-yard line.
26.
Up the duck they go with Williams. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down.
Yeah, here we go. I think. There we go. Kill.
Prescott here from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
Here we go, here we go. Line in. Go get him. 26.
Give to Williams from the gun. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
First and goal, Dallas.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
Jumbo set on this first and goal.
Yeah! There we go, in.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Yes! There we go, line in.
Blue has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on first and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he will score. It's a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys finish off their opening drive. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys start off well, tie things 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Tucker now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Acting like a robot. It's a metal brain corrode.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
There we go, Sonoma.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. It's the Raiders. Backed up considerably here on second down. Blitz coming for Smith. Cowboys rushing in, and they bring him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right, we talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
All right, Cowboys showing nickel set, third down. Smith to the air now. It's a screen play to Genty. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down. Now the Raiders ready in for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Dak to the air here. This one to Williams out left side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Play action now for Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
46.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He fires one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Kill! 27!
Here he goes on the bootleg. He's trying to go deep again. Big gain downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First and 10 from the 41. He's got it on the bootleg. He set up a screen here to Lamb. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window. All options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Now it's Williams. And this is down to the 28 before the defense holds it. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. They can try for some points going into the break.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It's 45 yards he'll try to connect from. Aubrey puts it through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far. 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports
Our trip
report.
around the NFL starts now. In Nashville, the Titans at home for a divisional matchup against Houston in the AFC South. And it's the Houston Texans defense that comes up with the big play here. They come up with the key interception here, one of 2 for them in the game. The Texans are playing well. They move to 7-3 with the victory. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score, as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
First and 10. Here's Prescott. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Play action, Prescott. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. He's gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Kill. 47. Under. Motion. There we go, kill. 26.
Working from the pistol, Prescott. He's looking deep once again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Here we go, 52. All right, here we go, 47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 46.
He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
First and 10 from the 41.
Yeah! Hey, 47! Here we go, 54. One here. Hey, kill! 47! 26.
Prescott now off the play fake. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go, 44. Hey, kill! Hey, we gotta switch it up.
Back to the air, Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
To number 9.
Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
17 yards. First down, Dallas.
Shotgun snap, a give to Blue. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. Offense in the hurry-up now.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Hey, check.
Here's Prescott, first and 10. Connects on the crosser. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be first down, Dallas.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing on first is Prescott. And in for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
17. Raiders 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out comes Las Vegas on offense. That score made it 17-7, but they can cut it back to a 1-score game here. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10. Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Smith. Short pass brought in. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
I think one of my first welcome to the NFL moments, Kate, was my first rookie minicamp. And in the West Coast system, and Mike Holmgren, who taught like Bill Walsh, it wasn't just getting a completion. It was putting it right on the spot so the receiver could do damage like we just saw.
Solid running here. That's 9 yards. He brings up 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And downfield, and Myers has it. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Smith on first down.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Hey, here we go, Ace. You ready to get
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders football, and they'll need to get to work. They're trailing here late. All right, here we go. Second down.
Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down from the red zone. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a 4-point game here in the fourth. They can tack on one more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the fourth.
17, Raiders 14.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to one score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Yeah, there we go.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense has now left some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Second and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
A handoff from Williams, running left. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only 2 yards, and it brings up second and 8.
It's second and 8 at the 48-yard line.
Dak off the play fake. This ball is caught by Tolbert. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third down.
We got 47. Yeah, here we go.
Looking to throw. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. That's a pickup of 9. And it'll be first down, Dallas. They're set up at the 35 now.
Yeah, here we go.
Up the middle, Blue. Well, his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think we got to be careful. I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from now, Kate, is he puts some nice toppings on play action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very clean play.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8. Dak to the air here. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. So we'll get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Up to the 8 here. It's second and goal.
47. Yeah, 47. 26.
On the play fake, it's Prescott. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. The point after splits the upright. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game.
Raiders 14. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. On first down, here's Smith. On the left side. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders down by 10. Second down now, 7 to go. From the gun, Smith. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 9 yards. And
First down, Smith to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be second down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Trying to push it deep downfield. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
And on Las Vegas, first down. First and goal.
And it's Smith to the air. Has it in close. He has the touchdown. The Raiders make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Raiders 21.
We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And the Cowboys manage to recover the football.
The onside kick.
And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, that's going to do it, Brock. They recover the kick and now can just run out that clock unimpeded.
Yeah, no timeouts on the opposing sideline. Give some credit to the hands team right there. Got the job done. And now as an offense, the greatest formation in the history of football. You know what that is, Kate?
Line it up, boys.
The victory formation.
Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. 47. 46.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Fits it through the middle. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And that's just about to it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Touchdown, Dallas.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock's where it is and where it stands right now, Kate. That should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And, Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation. But a state of urgency, got to be a sky high right now.
And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for Raiders first. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Smith on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
15 at the 38-yard line.
And he stops the clock here. 23 seconds to go with the spike. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Now to throw. Hits him on the in route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Number 89.
Trying to set this up quick.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Incomplete.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says we got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
Yeah! Here go 46. Here go kill. 26.
They're going to pass it here. They throw it deep to the left side. Brought in inside the 20. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill, What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott.